All right, Shalom. So GMS lesson come back at you. Before I do get into this lesson, I'll start by giving out honor, glory, praises to the Heavenly Father, and when we got a son, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kodash. Next up, the honors of my apostle, the other great millstone, who taught me the 100% truth of the Bible, and who will well. Peace, love, salutations to all the brothers across the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth in all diligence and sincerity. Right? So I was able to put together a Lord one edifying lesson. As you can see the title, the Lord hates the sinner, right? Because our people being you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? The true biblical Hebrew Israelites, right, have been taught lies, right? Different doctrines, philosophies, and basically they don't know the Lord, really. And that's what our job is, as the name of the Lord, to come and bring out the truth, visit our people with the truth on how the Lord is and how he feels, what pleases him and what displeases him, right? Because you got our people who believe that what? The Lord hates the sin, but not the sinner. Basically saying that, this, that spirit of do as thy will. Like, you can do whatever you want. The Lord ain't gonna hate you. He just hate what you do, right? That the Lord giving passes to the sinner, right? But what? Somehow the sin is separated from the sinner. No. The only way you become a sinner is first and foremost if you're an Israelite, right? Because Israel were the only ones who were given the law in the first place. So they're the only ones who can break the law. But the only way sin is created is through the transgression of the law. So we're gonna let the scriptures explain it. This is Proverbs chapter 13, verse 21. Evil pursueth sinners, but to the righteous good shall be repaid. Right. So what's the point? Evil pursueth sinners, right? And of course, what? The good is going to be repaid to the righteous for doing what they do, right? To the best of their abilities, keeping the laws, statutes, commandments, following the ways of Yahweh Shem Shah to the best of our abilities, right? Lord, will we be, of that number of election, because we know that the elect are the only ones in this time who are going to be doing all that they can do. But the point being, evil pursueth sinners, right? Evil, break that word down, eve meaning time, ill meaning bad. So bad times is what pursueth the sinners, right? So let's back that up real quick. Let's get the point. It's Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So yes, when you do, the Lord, the Lord can give you blessings and reward, and is going to reward those who are falling out of his ways. But what? The Lord is complete balance, man. So what? When that evil that pursueth the sinners, right? When that comes by way of who? Yahweh Shem Shai, the Heavenly Father. Yahweh, the word ignorantly calls God, right? Whose name is, he exists by Hashem in the name of Yahweh Shai, who the word ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, right? So the Lord is in charge of both of those, man. So your downfall is by way of the Heavenly Father. That ain't nobody else is making decisions in the heavens but Yahweh, man, the Heavenly Father, man, right? Ain't nobody else making bad things happen to you. It ain't the Most High up there making good things happen, and then the devil, right, Satan, up there making everything bad happen for you. Of course, there's an order, and the Lord might have that order in that way, but nothing happens without it being signed off by the Heavenly Father first, man. You know. So just wanted to prove that. So let's read that Proverbs one more time. Proverbs 13:21. Evil pursueth sinners, but to the righteous good shall be repaid. So point being, right? If God didn't hate the sinner, then why would he send evil towards his way? Why would he send bad times towards his way, man? Right? Let's get that First John chapter 3 verse 4 since I quoted it. This is First John chapter 3 verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law. Right? So a sinner. So what? Sin is the transgression of the law. The law, statutes, commandments that the Heavenly Father made between he and the children of Israel. Right? Once you break those laws, right, you're a sinner. Right? Once you break those laws without no consideration of trying to do better or get right, right? Because we all break the law. None of us is gonna keep it perfect, right? But when you live in that sin, when you live in that iniquity, that's what makes you a sinner, right? And that sinner is, right, you're a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American. Why? Because the transgression of the law, you can only break the law that was given to you, right? Right? You got somebody in Europe, right? In Germany, speed limit is 105. But here in America, you know what I'm saying, you can't go over 70. The Germans ain't breaking the law over there. You know what I'm saying, going past 70 miles an hour. Why? Because they're not held to the law that's pushed here, right? So it's the same thing with the how about Shimmy Shine, man. Right? So let's prove that real quick. Right? The heathens aren't held to our law, right? Because what? They were never given the law. The law was only given to the Israelites, man. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, right? The Lord is only dealing with us on that level. So let's read Leviticus 26 and 46. These are the statutes and judgments and laws which the Lord made between him and the children of Israel in Mount Sinai by the hands of Moses. Right? So these are the laws, statutes, commandments that the Lord made between him and the children of Israel. He didn't name any other nation of people, man. Just the children of Israel, right? The Lord also said in Psalms 147, verses 19 and 20, the Lord showed his word unto Jacob, right? And his statutes unto Israel, right? Verse 20, and he have not dealt so with any other nation, roughly paraphrasing, but what point being that what makes you a sinner is you transgress the law, statutes, commandments. Who were the only ones given the law, statutes, commandments in the first place? Israel, man. So who this message is for is the Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You are a sinner when you transgress the law, statutes, commandments of the Heavenly Father willingly, right? Without any consideration of you going off of being wrong, right? So now let's jump down. Let's get back into the point. This is Sirach, chapter 12, verse 6. For the Most High hateth sinners and will repay. Oh wait, we got to hit that again. Sirach chapter 12, verse 6. For the Most High hateth sinners. I could have started off the lesson and ended it with that. The Most High hateth sinners, man. That's the point right there, right? It reads on, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment. So the Lord has a day prescribed for you. He has a day of punishment that He's preserving you for your disobedience, for you going off, for you being a sinner, for you living in sin and your iniquity. Sin and iniquity is just sin upon sin upon sin. The Lord has a punishment for you waiting, man. So scratch that noise talking about the Lord hates the sin, not the sinner. You're going to be judged for not keeping the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Shem Shai and following them to the best of your ability, man. You being a sinner, there is a punishment for that. Right? The Lord has a day hand picked out just for you. Yeah? It reads, let's read on. Amos chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, are upon the sinful kingdom. What sinful kingdom? This place called America, aka Babylon the Great. It's also known as spiritually Sodom and Egypt, right? This place is the sinful kingdom, right? It's the epicenter of wickedness here on the earth, man, right? It reads, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, right? It is being ran by the wicked. We saw Edom, the so-called white man, and what? The Lord is going to destroy this place off the face of the earth, right? Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, says the Lord. So what? But the Lord has a remnant, right? So He's not going to destroy every single, He's not going to destroy all of Israel, right? He got that 1/3 remnant, the elect. Lord, when we be a part of that number, right? It reads on. But verse 9, for lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve, right? Yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth, right? So that number of election, right, is going to be delivered and saved no matter what, man. And the Lord ain't going to fumble the bag. The Lord ain't going to fumble nothing and accidentally lose one. Nah, right? That number is sealed, right? And it's good to go, right? It's going to happen. It reads on. Verse 10, all the sinners of my people right? So now we're getting that separation. You got that remnant, right, that the Lord is going to save. But what? There's a separation between the remnant, right, and the sinners. So what's the judgment for the sinner? Because surely the Lord don't hate the sinner, right? So surely he got something good for them too, right? It reads, verse 10, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword. That sword is symbolic for destruction, man. Which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us, right? So the sword is coming for those who think that the Lord ain't going to take them down, man. Like, man, this person ain't going to never go down. I'm going to be able to do my wickedness forever, right? The Israelites, the sinners of his people who think this place is going to last. They got 10-year, 5-year plans, 20-year plans, right? Right? With them living on forever and continuing their sin and not acknowledging their power. How about Shimei was shy, right? No, but the Lord's going to cut that short, man. The Lord's going to destroy this kingdom with the heathens, and the 2/3 of our people who are living as the heathens are going to befall the same destruction, man. Because then they want to turn around and get right, man. Right? And this is not a matter of if, this is a matter of when the Heavenly Father, mashed the button, man. So with that, Lord willing, it was edifying. Lord willing, I'm straight to the point. I'm going to close it out. Give peace and love to the elect. Shalom.